All right, here I am again. Uh, I got a little bored working on the Ford, so I figured I'd try something different. I'm going to start putting the Chevrolet cab together just for the sake of doing it. I know I shouldn't jump around, but to heck with it. I'm curious to see how complicated the wood kit's going to be and how far off everything is. So, it's been bugging me about trying to figure all this stuff out. So I think I'm going to just slam it together and just see what's what. All right, let me give you a look-see. All right, there's the beginning. All I've done is I've sat the front, on the frame's level, and this is the rear floor. Somebody else has assembled it already. And this is the way I've got it, so I got to see if it's somewhat square. Here is the windshield that I took apart yesterday for the 31 Ford. I finally got it apart. My tool worked very well. That's the tool that I used. I made it up. There's the socket. I just realized that it took 3 countries to make that tool. The bolt was made in China. The bolts were made in India, and it was assembled in America. So we're good to go. And I'm sure if you look in the Ford book, there it is on how to take a windshield apart for a Ford. That's it. That's just a little grease on it. So, you'll get it. All right, well, there's the windshield. I took it apart, and of course, like all of them, some of them worse, some of them not too bad. This track here had some rust in it. I sandblasted it, soaked it in some stuff to eat rust up, because I couldn't get in here. And then I sandblasted it, and then I wire brushed it, then I sanded it. And so here is some of the rust places, and they just weren't quite bad enough to try to lay some metal in there. So what I did is I mixed up some epoxy and some Cavasil and made a paste out of it, and just filled it in, and then I'll sand it, and that should stick very well. And I painted this with that gas tank sealer. And like I said, this stuff is some kind of hard. There's a bubble, and I can't stick my finger in it or pick the bubble off. So you have to sand it. So that's just a bubble. That should have been the softest part of the paint, and it isn't. So this is good stuff. So this stuff ought to seal it from rusting again. I just got it shoved in a piece of plexiglass and stuck it in the vise to sort of hold it, because I needed to back it up under here where the epoxy is, because I didn't want the epoxy to just droop down in. There's another track under here, so I didn't want it to droop down into that. All right, well, let me give you a quick look at this frame. I just pulled this in and sat it in place. This is the rear part of the wood floor, and I've got I have no instructions or no pictures or no nothing on any of this. So it's going to be like a really big, strange puzzle. I should be able to figure it out, but it's always best if I had a plan or some kind of paperwork or anything, but I don't. So, and I looked on YouTube, and I can't find anything on how to assemble a Chevrolet pickup truck. They show them done and after the fact and all that, but, well, this is what I've got to work with, so I'm just going to figure it out. It's like putting a puzzle together without the box, no picture. Okay, well, this is it. So this is the beginning of it. I really jumping the gun here, because I should have just went ahead and did the frame and straightened out all the goofy things on the frame, and got rid of the old battery box, and so I could make a new one and pull the old lines out. But I wanted to see what the cab looked like, so this is what I'm doing. I'm going about 5 steps ahead of myself. So there's the Model A. I had to put all the fenders, just lay them on the car. I've pretty much got everything done there that I can do. I farted with the seat frame, and I'm going to work on all this like Monday. I'll take it to work or something, or work on it Monday, I mean. Yeah. All right, well, this is where we are. So, all right, I'll give you another update on how bad this is going to go in a while. All right, see y'all later.